Today's Nonstop Country, it's Highway 16 here on XM Satellite Radio. I'm John Anthony at our studios at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum here in Nashville, Tennessee. And as we've been telling you, Toby Keith held a press conference yesterday to reveal plans for his new label, run by longtime Nashville label executive, Scott Borchetta. Let me start with you, Scott, because this is a big undertaking, and it sent shockwaves through Nashville.
Well, anybody who knows Toby knows that he's all about change and shockwaves, so I don't think any fans of music will be surprised there. And anybody on the industry side that knows me knows that I'm all about shockwaves as well. So the fact that we decided to work together is probably a new atomic bomb for the industry.
I want to talk to everybody individually, but real quick, tell me real quick, you had your pick of the litter. I mean, there are three fine artists right here that we're about to talk to. Tell us a little bit about what you saw in each of them.
Once you hear their music and hear a little bit about them, there won't be any question. And I'm blessed, honestly, to have them with me to start this venture. So
that's really exciting. In the studio with us this morning, we've got Taylor Swift, Danielle Peck, and Jack Ingram. And we'll start with you, Taylor.
Day I leaned up against your car.
Taylor Swift is a great songwriter, probably first. A great vocalist, probably first. A model, probably first. She's just all these incredible things. There's nobody like her out there.
And it would take that to leave you. It takes 5 seconds to leave. I've basically been singing all my life, and I started writing when I was 12. And that's when I first picked up a guitar and started playing. Pretty girls couldn't see you, wish that every road would lead you. I've been writing ever since, and it's my favorite thing to do. Until Brad Pitt comes along.
She's such a great writer. She has a great attitude. She's a hard worker. She's a teenager.
Have 3 alternate outfits. Outfit number 1, 2, and 3.
What about, do you want a necklace? I have that necklace. Yeah, definitely. I don't think we do the choker on.
It doesn't come off.
Scissors will take it off.
I'm emotionally attached to the choker.
Okay, sounds good. Take care, guys.
All right.
I'm driving. You can't stop me. Well, I got my permit last year after I went 3 times and failed the test, like each time. Go, 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 go! Haha! I'm least skilled at like all the rules of driving. Like I can drive in a straight line, but I don't like stop signs at all.
Slow down.
I don't know what I'm doing. Am I going over here? I think I'm going to go over here.
Turn right.
Turn. Pulling right.
Whoa! Are you sure you don't have to take a driving test? Honestly.
I really thought, okay. But I'm getting better. So cute. I was talking to him about that yesterday, and I was like, don't worry, you and Autumn are so cute together. And is this our room? Yeah. To the Republic for which it stands.
Taylor and Chris.
I'm the most competitive person I know.
Find Nalpa bonus.
I just got my report card back, and I had straight A's. Okay. I'm really happy.
On camera, what now? Chris, you've been had, buddy.
My dad said that he's really impressed with your music. He wanted me to tell you that.
Really? We listened to your CD.
He said you sound like you're like 25.
I do sing. It's who I am. But, you know, there's always a huge fear of failure and rejection. You have nightmares about it. Everybody does. Just another picture to burn.
It's brand new music here on XM Satellite Radio. Taylor Swift, Picture to Burn, forthcoming on Big Machine Records. Let's talk to you, Jack Ingram. Tell me a little bit about your role in this new venture. You know, you've got a name. People know who you are.
It sounds funny to talk about myself that way, but down in Texas, it's like for a long time I was going to be the guy that went up to Nashville and kicked ass and took names and changed country music.
Jack Ingram is that Texas cool guy merged in with, you know, a young John Wayne, that James Dean vibe. He's just cool, man.
My touring has increased substantially every year, and got a pretty hefty audience and a loyal following. So I don't know where I'm really at. It just feels like things continue to grow and things continue to get better.
95.9 The Ranch, and we are here at the Flying Saucer with the Ranch All Access Party with Jack Ingram.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's the family, the kids?
Everybody's rocking, doing great. They're awesome. They're almost 3. Eli, he's 1. He was 1 in July. I love you too. Let me talk to your mommy. All right, well, I'm in the car going to the radio station, so I'll call you when I get out. Okay. I love you. Bye.
How do you balance your family life with your road life?
I care about my family as much as I care about anything in the world, and as much as I care about music, and I just treat it with respect. You know, I don't mess around. It's job number 1 for me, and music helps me do that. And marriage is tough, man. But it's tough for lawyers and doctors and DJs and gas attendants. I mean, it's just marriage is a tough business.
Jack Ingram's at a point in his career right now where he feels he's been working his whole career for this moment.
I've been on a couple different labels, been out on the road for, I guess, since 1993, playing every whole honky-tonk that I can find.
He feels he's put in the road miles. He feels he's at an age now where he's matured, and within that there is a great sense of urgency.
This kind of feels like the next step. Like I finally have found a label that, with Borchetta and Toby and myself, it feels like a partnership where they understand what I've been doing for 10 years, and we're both kind of at a starting point where we have something to give each other.
Jack Ingram's never had a full-blown shot, so I think if we can't get it done for him, you know, maybe it can't be done.
New Jack Ingram, wherever you are here on XM Satellite Radio. That brings us to Danielle Peck. How excited are you in this new venture?
I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited.
Well, I first came across Danielle a little over 3 years ago, and she was a waitress in a local restaurant. And so she came over and sang for me in my office and pretty much signed her later that day.
How was that?
When I think about what we're going to do with Danielle and the place that we're going after with her, it's a place that I feel Faith Hill and Martina McBride vacated. Danielle is going right after where Faith started. You know, she's a great next-door American beauty who's figuring out how to live life as a single female.
Hey Lou, how are you doing? You can't believe that you're seeing your very first music video. Yeah. It almost isn't real. I'm ready to see the video. It made me nervous to sit there with everybody watching it because I wanted everybody to be happy. I wanted everybody else to like it.
Jesus, forget you.
I don't care for this shot.
With Scott in the room, I was a little more nervous because I really wanted him to like it, so I think that's what made me nervous.
So Scott, what do you think about the first snapshot? Do you
I don't understand
like
that
we're
shot.
gonna get married? Yeah. Do you agree to?
I don't care for this shot.
I thought he was supposed to change that.
We all saw the same thing, but I think that they saw it at different angles than where I was sitting and seeing it from.
We ready to call him?
Yeah. You want to put him on speakerphone?
Yeah.
One thing that I want to talk to Mark about, I want to talk to him about a more interesting text.
Or something easier to read, or the
Something
font?
that's more creative instead of just this block that looks generic and plain. I think it could be more creative.
What's going on, boys and girls?
Got just a few changes we want to throw at you.
Mark, are there some other texts that we could see for
Some other what?
some other fonts? In my mind, I'd go through and kind of change all of it.
And I don't want to change all of it.
Okay.
Definitely don't. And I'm the one that's spending the most amount of money.
Yes, you are.
Well, I can definitely go and do that work and find typesets, fonts that I think are more interesting.
Okay, I just don't
and
want to
would-
send him
and
on a
would
wild
make
goose
this
chase.
more interesting.
I happen to like that font.
So
I know when I see a scene I don't like, and we're fixing those.
Can you make my butt look smaller?
Seeing the video for the first time, I was worried about, if anyone, is her butt too big in that shot?
Like any new artist, there's a factor of just being a little confident. I think female artists especially are so over self-analytical about every aspect of what they do.
Heels are good for the butt and good for the hamstrings.
I guess I'll be doing more heels.
All right, heels are great.
Look at my guns.
She wants to be loved. There's a hole in her heart right now about her man situation, whatever.
I feel like I write better when I'm feeling something, whether it's falling in love or out, or being in the middle, or not having it at all.
You'll still be here in the morning.
I wanna know before I take that step. Sometimes some songs might come across a little lonely, but I think all in all, right now I'm writing about what I want out of the future, who I want to find, so could be anybody out there.
Another great new song from the forthcoming Big Machine Records label. Scott, this is a great start to your label.
Thanks, John.
We wish you the best of luck, man. And hey, Jack Ingram, Taylor Swift, and Danielle Peck, thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate it. Big Machine Records, you'll be hearing a lot of them.
I can't tell you how hard this is going to be.
It's kind of intimidating.
So far, so good. So what?
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
There's no net, man. We've got to go, and we have to get it on.
Big Machine is going to be huge. It has to be.
You're betting on yourself, and you're betting on your artist. So I'd like to fast forward 6 months and see how good our bets were. Get this while you can, because I'm about done talking.